I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on Spotlight, Lakshan Chaturi is a retired primary school teacher turned full-time children's book author. Living in the stunning Samford Valley of Queensland, she has a passion for addressing issues that affect children, such as bullying, stranger danger, and obesity. Lakshan's Ritchie Rat series is a must-read for young readers, and it is also a valuable resource for primary and special education teachers. We're delighted to have Lakshan in the spotlight today. Thank the team at Atticus Publishing for helping us put Lakshan in the spotlight today. And we ask viewers like you to support writers like her by subscribing to our channel. Lakshan, thank you so much for being our guest today.
Thank you.
So good to see you. Love your books, the Ritchie Rat series. Let's tell the folks at home what Ritchie Rat is all about.
Well, Ritchie Rat is an inspiring book. I created this book on the scenario of our children being lost. And it's an emotional and heart-wrenching issues with parents, with the community, and even with the police department. So how can we educate our little ones and as parents, as librarians, as to help them understand about it by reading the book and read to the children if they're not able to read. So this is the great way of, rather than preaching to them, just reading to them, let them think, let them sort of talk back with parents what Ritchie Rat is about. And children love animals. And I chose the character's animal, be one of their favorite characters.
Absolutely. If you put an animal in a book, I think it really connects with children.
Yeah, I am. That's my passion. That's my career. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. How many Ritchie Rat books have you written so far?
Three. I got three in a series, which will be the 3-in-1, and the single ones. And then I have gone to other series of other books as well, as for 10 to 12-year-olds as well.
Wonderful, wonderful. And you have your website, lakshanchaturi.com, and folks can go there, learn more about you, learn more about your books, purchase your books. It's a wonderful resource. What's been the reaction from children when you've actually read the books to them?
Oh, there was marvelous explosion. Wow, everyone, wow, Ritchie. They see his bravery and his wits. He's a witty rat.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Absolutely witty rat, because you have to bring humor as well.
Yeah.
Not the boring one thing. So.
Absolutely. Children have a lot of unique issues nowadays that are probably much more pronounced than when you and I were growing up. I mean, such as obesity is a big one. You know, that when you and I were in school, we didn't see too many kids who had problems with obesity. And now it seems like so many children have that issue. And tell me how you address issues like this in your books.
Logan, I have watched this thing because why I used it in my class, because I've got 45 years of career. In my class, there had been children who will not want to play because I'm a sports oriented, and they shy away into joining the group team. So what I did, I made a rule: everyone plays. Doesn't matter. And I gave them choice of having teams that have the team. You can't miss any child, whether he's slow or non-player. They have to be 2 teams and involve everyone. I said, you can do it. I can do it. You can do it. And I play with them. So that inspired me to go into it, because seeing children overfed with wrong food had been a sad issue for me.
Yeah.
because I am this old, but I have not indulged into wrong diet. So
Right.
it inspires me to educate the children. Now we all can do it. Everyone can do it. Let's go. Let's do it. Write the book.
Absolutely. It's
Yeah.
good to encourage them, and you're absolutely a good role model. You look like such a healthy person with a healthy lifestyle. Tell me, when did you begin your writing career? When did you switch from being a teacher to being a writer?
It's a sad story. It's a good story. I retired at 90, at 65, because that's what the government does. And they give you retirement a day before your birthday. So that was interesting. And my fellow teachers said, because I was a senior teacher there, and they said, school will be without you wouldn't be very, same. So anyway, before then, I used to write a lot of plays for children. And I modify Romeo and Juliet, Beauty and the Beast, and teach my children will perform big dramas at the end of the thing. So I always had passion. So what happened when I was shot, when I was invalid? So I came to my new home, and my sister was very much aware of my habits. She said, she wrote me an article. She said she thought I will be invalid for a long time, but she brought me a course of study to write children's professional studies on writing. So I took up the studies and completed that, and I made it my full-time career to write it. So I love, creating, because she knew if I did not involve my brain into doing this, there would be a problem for my health, for my
Absolutely.
well-being. So her contribution towards it had been wonderful. She
Exactly.
knew that I will not be the person I should be.
It's wonderful because you're still working with children, but now through your writing, you can actually reach many more children.
Yeah, yes, and I don't want to stop.
Yeah.
If I can.
Do you have any other books planned right now?
Financially training.
Do you have any other books planned right now?
Yes, yeah. I got, did you say another book?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got Crazy Cop is next. I got Vincent's Crazy Go-Kart Race. And then I'm following that. I'm doing same characters with Crazy Cops. So they're investigators.
Wonderful, wonderful. Have you thought about Ritchie Rat maybe being a film or a series on TV for children?
If it becomes an active thing, I think it will inspire. It definitely will inspire the kids. I am positive. I believe it would be the best thing that happened, but financially I can't.
Right. I think it'd be a wonderful, wonderful if a producer out there is listening, looks at your characters and brings them to life. I think animation would be wonderful to bring them to life. And I think the value in them is that children get the lessons and the morals and the values that they need in these books. Because a lot of that's missing today in education.
Yeah, I love to create characters because I'm a weird character myself.
That's funny. Well, I'm glad you're a weird character. The world needs weird characters. I'm a weird character. You have to be a character in this world.
I read about you.
Okay, good, good. So I hope I didn't disappoint. I hope I am really a weird character. But your writing is wonderful, and we're glad you're doing it. What do you want children to know when they read your books? Tell me what kind of message you're putting out there for kids.
I want children to understand and start using their intellect, because not encouraging them to develop intellect is not very helpful. Not very helpful, because we have to let our children think. Let them think. And there's a lot of emotion in there as well. So, and helpfulness, trying to be human being by being helpful to others, by living a life of joy. If you, it's sort of in a way, I don't want to call it moral, but gives them a thought.
Mm.
My book that is about to come out from Western Macaulay, which is held back, is Vincent and Dentist Do. So it's delayed and delayed and delayed because of COVID. Hasn't come out yet.
Yes. Okay, well, we're looking forward to that coming out.
Very quirky.
Do you do some reading at the libraries or anything? Do you go around and read your book to children?
No, these days, everything very lawful.
Right.
No, we have our own people, no outsiders. No outsiders are inside. All the members from inside the library we read. That's it. Yeah. But librarian helped me promote my books as well.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, we're glad you did. What's next up for Ritchie Rat? Is there going to be a fourth book?
No, the Ritchie Rat stops on the 4. I haven't thought of at the moment.
Okay.
On the number 5, but something will click.
Exactly.
Topic will has to click, and
Great.
then I'll start. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Where do you get your inspiration from? Is it from your years of teaching? Is it looking at society and seeing what the problems are? Tell me a little bit about that.
Wonderful question.
Thank you.
As children, I'm from a farming background. My father was brought to colonial time to Fiji. Well, at night, he read us every night to us. And the memory of that, and he always wrote down diaries. So I was naughty. I used to sneak and read his diary. So that was one wrong thing I did. And I learned to write from the very beginning. And I learned to read. And I learned to sports and all that, or in different fields. It's my father's education, my father's moral code, my father's belief. I carried out.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's so nice that you have those great memories of your father, that he instilled those values in you, that he sparked the writer in you, that now he's inspiring future generations of children through your work. I think that's a lovely story. Lakshan Chaturi's website is lakshanchaturi.com. It's on your screen right now. Go there, read about her works, read about her books, purchase her books. If you're a child or an educator or a parent, these books are for you. You will just love the Ritchie Rat series, and we're looking forward to more works coming down the road from Lakshan Chaturi. Lakshan, thank you so much for joining us here today on Spotlight.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Logan. I really appreciate it.
The pleasure is all mine. And to the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford, thanking you for your time. This time, until next time on Spotlight.